This video provides a brief introduction to the new ideas I will present at PMI's SeminarsWorld in Dubai on the 8th and 9th of May. As you can see, it follows the program management and benefits management life cycles and is built up of a number of sub-modules, each of which is supported by a case study as shown in the rectangles at the bottom of the picture. The issue it addresses is there are lots of experts' books and articles telling us how to execute strategy. Why therefore do we overspend, under-win, overlook risks, etc., etc. This is addressed in this presentation and a solution for it is offered. This has been inspired by fruitful discussions as well with Fernando Santiago. So the first thing to do is to understand about programs. We do this by talking about the relevant mindsets and the ways that the various parts of the project management domain fit together, whether it's portfolios, projects, etc. We talk about creating a business case in a structured way by developing a benefits map to allow management to decide, is it worth doing? To create the benefits map, we start off by asking management what they expect to get out of it and why they believe that they will be able to. The purple outcomes here are the final objective that they are trying to get to, and the objective has obviously measurable components, i.e. the dollar value on the right. The outcomes 2, 3 and 4 that lead to the various final outcomes are the changes to the environment management expects will deliver the benefits. So there are important definitions to have, and we make those clear. A component is actually what you are going to carry out as part of the program. It should create a deliverable, and the deliverable itself should create a capability for changing things. The change will create a new outcome. The outcome should be beneficial, and the benefit should actually be a measurable benefit which satisfies the objectives set by management. And what delivers the outcomes? Other outcomes. Strategic outcomes come from changes to the business environment, and those depend on capabilities. All of these need to be linked together by dependencies. All of this is explained and practiced during the seminar. And the capabilities depend on other capabilities or on deliverables from initiatives. So that we can come up then with a diagram which is a network going from the left hand side with the initiatives to the right hand side being the beneficial outcomes and the benefits. But we need for this to understand cost and value. The contribution is the value, how much it contributes to success, and the costs are allocated to the various activities that are carried out. So we really need to be able to see in the same model both the contributions, i.e. the values, and on the left hand side of the picture we will see the allocations, that is to say the cost of the various initiatives. And then to complete the model we need to find out how the costs measure up to the value. Starting off from a diagram with all of the components, the objectives and the outcomes within it, like this. The algorithm is explained and practiced during the seminar and will come up therefore with a picture, for example, like this. And in pink you will see the contributions which are actually lower than the allocations, i.e. it costs you more to achieve than it delivers. So you will need to change then the plan. And we'll see how to change the plan in order to come up with, we hope, a plan that then is going to be viable for every one of the outcomes. So having done that, we will then set, for example, integrate store records to 0 by saying we will not do that. And then we come up with a picture that looks good because at the bottom you can see that the overall, in yellow, the higher market share and the more profit actually cost less to achieve than they deliver. However, this is shown as well, if you like, in a tabular form, and the return on investment is better, although the overall contribution is less, but the allocation is much less as well. But have we made false assumptions? The answer is yes, and we explain to you how to analyse those false assumptions because of critical links, which we will explain, because they lead to more of the initiatives having to be reassessed before we come up with a viable model. When we've got that, we come up with this model. So we have lost A, B, we've kept C, and we've lost D as initiatives, and some of the outcomes therefore have disappeared as well. And this then comes up with a much more viable business case, where you can come up with the overall business case for the business, where you can see S and W are justified, so the overall program is valid, and each component, as shown at the top, is also valid. Then you schedule the components to create the program roadmap, and you must obviously schedule them in the best order possible, so we talk there about all of the factors to take into account, and come up with the point that's often overlooked. You need to apply portfolio management within program management to get that greatest efficiency. Once you've got the best roadmap, we have to track it. We use a new technique as well, which will be practiced, called earned benefit, which maps earned value into earned benefit, i.e. management's view of what they need to achieve, and the last step in the case study will show how to track and report progress for management. So, what important things have we found? We found a structured approach for breaking the solution down, provides independent evaluation of the value so that political pressures can be overcome rather than wishful thinking. We have a clear end-to-end linkage between the objectives and the plan. We are able to calculate the value and cost of every node. We have the concept of critical links to avoid dangerous optimization assumptions. We have a basis for portfolio-based optimization to come up with the best schedule for what is now the optimal plan. And we can use the benefits map to create a means of tracking, i.e. the earned benefit method. So we have a whole set of new ideas which together give a effective link between the rather doubtful, politically motivated past, which leads to losses, towards the new workable future, which gives a real business plan and a possibility to achieve the benefits.